Did you know that you can plumb your concrete fish pond very well and the water gets out without any disturbance? Not even one drop remaining in it in case you want it drained. Without wasting any time, let us dig deep into how you can plumb your concrete pond and you profit from fish farming. Don't go away, we're at the Ugandan Farmer channel. Subscribe and we get started. I welcome you to my channel, my dear viewers. I am your usual host, Chiberujan Mary Basajjan Solo, and I'm the Ugandan Farmer for today. Proudly I'm here to share with you and educate you how you can best plumb your concrete fish pond. I'm actually calling it a concrete fish pond because it is actually made with cement. So I'm actually going to teach you how you can best plumb it. To some of us, the act of plumbing could be new to you, but then what is plumbing? Plumbing is that act of laying the pipes in your fish pond to allow the drainage of water in your fish pond to be done easily and effectively and at a cheaper cost. Because if you don't plumb your pond very well, you may need a pump to pump out water out of your pond. But here I am teaching you a part of constructing a fish pond, which is called plumbing a fish pond. Here we go. So if you're to plumb your fish pond very effectively, you need what we call a PVC pipe. So I hope you can see it on the screen. The PVC pipe is actually sometimes they're supplied when they are like around 20 meters, rather 20 feet long, and depending on a country they may differ in different sizes. For me, I've plumbed my pond using what we call the 3-inch PVC pipe. So if you're to plumb, you need a couple of those PVC pipes, depending on the distance where you want your water that you're going to dispose of from your pond to actually go. If you're going to dispose it in a very near position, you need a little number of the PVC pipes. Then if you're going to dispose it a little far away, then you need more of them. But probably it is around 20 feet. The length is always around that. So this is what it is. Now the PVC pipe looks like this. This is just a cutting, but to help us get guided very well. So if you want to plumb your fish pond, you have to do it actually at the bottom of the fish pond. At the bottom. What do I mean at the bottom? At the floor of the fish pond is where you plumb. For you to plumb, it's better you plumb before you are plastered. You can say our walls are plastered, but it's better you do it before you are plastered. We also did it before we plastered. Plastered is actually that act of putting that sand mixed with the cement to actually have your floor, or rather the surface of the pond, very neat like you see it, to protect the bricks. Probably when you're plastering, you have to do it with actually waterproof chemical. In Uganda, Kenya, East Africa, we have this called Dr. Fix. It does it very well, and there are other good brands as well. I'm not marketing these ones. So why do you need it in? To have your walls not be in position to actually absorb water, but instead when you use that, your walls will be like a plastic material. Water will be just flowing off because these ponds are containing a lot of water. So you need the walls to be strong. So back to plumbing. If you're to plumb your wall, rather your concrete fish pond, whatever the size it may be, you do it at the surface. So you actually go at one corner in the surface and you actually make an opening at the exact surface. Let me have it showed to you right here. Let me see if you can see it very well. Alright, so our surface is right there. So now it is what we plumb. It is what we plumb. We actually make a hole, like you can see it there. So when you make your hole, you actually dig a hole. Suppose this is the surface. you actually, and these are the bricks built. These are the bricks built, and this is our surface. For example, this is the wall. It is the wall built, and this is our surface. So what you do at the floor here is where you dig some hole that leads water out. When you dig that hole, make sure it is below the floor surface, such that you can put in that bend. It is called a PVC bend. It is actually always L-shaped. It is 90 degrees. It is inclined at 90 degrees. So that one, it is L-shaped. It's kind of this kind, but for it is longer and L-shaped. Why is it L-shaped? So that water can flow from the floor here. Water can flow from the floor here inside, and then in this L-shaped corner, then it goes out. So you get that 90-degree bend, a PVC bend, and you fit it there. So, but you do this when you have finished laying this concrete floor, which is having a good quantity of cement with waterproof put. But when you have not yet done what we call the finishing, when the wall isn't, or the floor is not yet this neat. So that's when you dig that hole, as you see on the screen, and then you fit in a pipe from out. When you fit in a pipe from out, when the pipe is from out that you have fitted in, is what you can even fit it when you have already included the L bend on it. You fit the L bend on the other pipe piece, and you use what we call the PVC adhesive or glue. So you glue inside the pipe like this. It has some, soft bits. It has some softy kind of sponge that helps you to spread that jelly inside, and then even spread it on inside the PVC bend still. For the pipe, you spread it out here where you're going to fit. For the PVC bend, you spread it inside, so that when you join, the two are compact, so that there is no linkage of water. So when you're done with that, you'll have something that you're having similar to what you're seeing on the screen, such that you can now bring a PVC pipe behind the pond, and you also get what we call a L bend, and you bend that water to where you want it. If where you want it is exactly in that direction where the pipe has been going, you just join it with another pipe and you glue. That is, you smear inside the pipe and you smear on the top of this pipe. You join, and water flows to where you want. But it's better you dig some kind of a trench, so that now the water that is flowing from the pond is actually flowing on a slope like surface to actually flow due to gravity very well to wherever you want it, so that it does not stagnate. So that's what it is with the drainage. So, but what's very important about drainage of a pond is where you fit this L bend on the floor of the pond. What you do is dig a hole, fit in a pipe which you have joined with a L bend. Fit in a pipe which you have joined with a L bend into your pond. When the L bend together with the pipe have been glued together using that adhesive I've told you. So when it is when the wall is actually dry, by the after fitting, you a little construct around the pipe where you fitted the pipe, both inside and outside, to prevent any linkages, such that when it is all dry, you can now plaster the entire pond very well and even finish the floor. So when it is all now dry, you are good to go to actually be putting a pipe. There is another pipe that you will cut to a level of your pond. If your pond is of this height, you actually shape a pipe. You cut a pipe, a PVC pipe, to this height, or probably a little higher, like here. So maybe 2-5 centimeters higher than the size of the pond. So the pipe will be continuing to down where you put your hole and you have fitted your PVC pipe. And now why do you put this pipe, which is elect, This pipe is fit into the PVC bend. Why do you fit it there? To act as your cap or to act as your cover. So this pipe actually can cover this water from flowing out. You know you have made that opening but it has no cover. So what you do, you fit in a pipe. Because the other one is a bend, it is a little bigger. So when you squeeze, a pipe can fit and you don't glue that pipe. You always remove it whenever you want water to flow out. You always remove it whenever you want water to flow out and put it back. So when you remove it, water can flow down. For example, it was on this level. It can flow down to any level where you want. If you want the entire water to flow out, you can leave it to flow. Then put it back. And then you refill. So to help your fish to be healthy, because you'll be continuing to replenish the water, to repress the water, and your fish will be very healthy, swimming, because water is life to our fish. So, but another important thing to note is, my dear members, whenever you plumbing, make sure your concrete floor in your pond is a little slanting. Slanting to where? To where you're going to put this PVC bend and the pipe that is going to drain water. Why does it slant that level, or why do we need to slant to that level or to that side? Because we want, when you remove this pipe, which I've told you, when you remove it from the PVC yellow bend, water can drain from the entire parts of the pond to this lower part and then out, so that no water remains. Even if you want the pond totally dry without water, you can have that in not more than 25 minutes or 20 minutes maximum. So that's the interesting bit of drainage of our fish pond. This is a very important topic in concrete fish pond construction, and if you don't handle it very well, you may actually get into problems, because we need a pump to pump out the water. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Keep on subscribing. For those of you who are not subscribed, keep on watching, keep on liking, keep on commenting to have our channel grow. This is the Ugandan farmer, where we farm to harvest cash. Thanks for your time. Salute.